Hello my friends, it's Bella. Welcome to Beauty on a Budget, and today I wanted to share with you my 5 worst products ever. Now, I've got to say that these are my 5 worst because they might be something that you'd absolutely love and think was wonderful and use all the time. But personally, from my point of view, these are the 5 worst products that I've ever used for me. And in no particular order, I will start with Wet n Wild. Now, I really like Wet n Wild. I love the colour icon palettes. I used Reservia Cabana for years as a powder, but that's no more and not sold anymore. And I love a lot of Wet n Wild products, I do. But their stick blushes are awful. They are awful. I tried using them in all sorts of ways. I put them on with the actual stick. I've tried putting them onto a beauty blender, actually rubbing them onto the sponge and then putting them on like that. I've tried putting them on and then using a makeup brush. I've tried all sorts of ways, but whatever way I use it, they go patchy, they don't go smooth. Whatever foundation you are wearing, they just do not work for me at all. And they look streaky. They look completely streaky and sort of go thick in one place, and they just do not work for me. And I love Wet n Wild. I love Wet n Wild. But Wet n Wild's stick blushes are a definite no-no for me. The next thing, another company I love. Do you know, these are so many of these are companies that I really love, but they're just the odd products, you know. So I'm not saying anything about the whole company, I'm not. The next product is, I love the Ordinary skincare. I absolutely love it. You've heard me talk about it all the time. I use it all the time. I've just ordered some new stuff, which I will show you when I get it. I love it. I absolutely love the Ordinary skincare. But their vitamin C, now I'm talking about the one in the tube. I will put the photograph up. It's the one in the tube. It was gritty, very gritty, and I used to mix it with a little oil, little marula oil, and it just hurt your face so much when you put it on. I couldn't keep it on longer than 5 minutes. Now, I know a lot of the times, particularly with vitamin C, you can get a tingle when you first use something. Until your skin adapts to it, you can get a tingle. Well, this wasn't a tingle. This was absolutely painful. It was just so sort of, when I did wash it off, my face was absolutely blazing red, which is a lot for me anyway. It happens to me a lot anyway because I've got the sensitive skin. But the feeling, I normally get a rash with something, but this was a feeling of real burn. It was so burning that you couldn't keep it on because it was just too painful. So definitely the vitamin C suspension in the tube. I believe, I'm not sure, but I believe they've got one out now in the dropper, but I wouldn't chance the vitamin C from the Ordinary at all because I just didn't like that one at all. Definitely, I would give that a wide berth. It was awful on me. Please tell me if you've ever tried it and how you feel about it. But the Ordinary otherwise is my favourite definite skincare brand. I love them. Their products have done no end of good for my skin. So I'm definitely not putting down the Ordinary. But that vitamin C, no, that's a definite no-no. The next thing, would you believe, is another company I really like, is Revolution. I like a lot of products from Revolution. I haven't bought so much from Revolution lately. I went through a spell where almost all the eyeshadow palettes and everything I bought were Revolution and the lipsticks, but I found that, and I think I've mentioned it before, I found they brought products out so quickly, one after the other, that I think they were going for quantity over quality, and the last few palettes I didn't like. The Reloaded palettes are excellent. They're wonderful. And as a whole, I do like Revolution. But they brought the foundation out. Conceal and Define. It is the worst foundation I have ever used. I tried so hard to like it. I did a review on it. I didn't want to put it down too much. I mean, I did tell you guys I didn't like it. But I thought, no, it's the colour. Because when I reviewed it, I used a very light one. But I bought another colour. I bought a slightly darker one. And it's just horrible. It goes in all the lines down here. It shows the pores. It's just not for mature skin. I don't think so. Not if your problems are the same as my problems. It just did, no way did it work. And it was quite popular. And it was popular with the ladies on YouTube. And also the beauty review, you know, the beauty bloggers and the magazines and so forth. They were all really hyped up with this Conceal and Define. But no, it didn't work for me one little bit. I didn't like it. So that's my third product, I would say, is a definite no for me. Now the fourth thing is a huge hit with so many people, but it's honestly right up toward the top, if not one of the top of the things that have been the worst on me, and that is Tarte Shape Tape. I know everybody loves it. I know it's a big winner with so many, but it really isn't. It ages me about 10 years. Because where I need the concealer, which is round here, it just sits in that trench there, and it dries like concrete. It's really bad on me. I don't know if it's how my skin processes it when it's on, you know. But for me, and I know it's really popular, and I know so many people like it, but Tarte Shape Tape is honestly, it's the worst concealer I've ever used, and I've used some rubbish. As we all have, purchased some, you know, some doozies. But no, definitely the Tarte Shape Tape was without doubt the worst concealer I've ever used. And the last thing, I've actually still got one. This is the worst liquid lipstick. Now, all liquid lipsticks go slightly dry on your lips. It's just the way they work. It's how they've got lasting power. They've got longevity. It's hard to find a bullet lipstick that will match up to the longevity of a liquid lipstick. I've found a few ways around it. I'll share one of those with you soon. I'll share one of those that I'm doing with my liquid lipsticks now, and how I'm trying to use them up. But this one, there is no trick for me. I try to keep my lips exfoliated. I moisturise my lips. But this just lays on them like a thin layer of concrete. And this is the Anastasia, the liquid lipstick. It's awful. I know, I know a lot of you are going to say, it's got no smell particularly, but I just can't tell you how drying it is. When you put it on like that, it looks lovely. So I put it on my hand like that. It looks lovely. It's a beautiful colour. It's opaque. It's definitely opaque. But if I put that on my lips, within 10 minutes, that's all split up. So it's not opaque anymore because it dries and it's kind of stretches. This, I don't know. this is what it does, but this is what it feels like it does. It dries and like stretches and parts and cracks. And it's just awful on the lips. I mean, it's not going to dry my hand quick enough for you to see. And of course, your hand is very, very different, isn't it? The back of your hand is very different to your lips. It's lasting, if you want that to last on your lips the way it looks. Now, you might have completely different, I don't know, is it the chemistry or the, you know, in your skin that makes it, or in your lips that makes it different? For me, you may think that that's the best thing ever. But for the price of that, it's honestly, it is, you can see it's pretty good. But I don't know if I can make this see how drying it is. It's just horrible. And how that's going there, that's how it ends up looking on your lips, but cracked. It really is a no-no. I just do not like these Anastasia liquid lipsticks at all. Not on me. Don't work on my skin at all. So that was a good old moaning day, wasn't it? I've done nothing but moan about fine products. But I thought I'd share with you my worst things, and they are definitely the worst things I've ever bought. Okay guys, so the last thing I wanted to share with you. Now don't hold your breath on this one, guys, because you know what I'm like. Take no risk. But I'm going to attempt tomorrow to do a live stream. It's something I've wanted to do for a while and sort of pluck up the courage to do for a while. And I said to you I want to sort of change my days and change the things I'm doing. And I think a live stream would be nice to put in there every now and again. And that you can talk to me direct. I know that that's what I'd like. But I've got to be able to set it up. I've got to be able to have it on my laptop as well, because I need the big writing to be able to see what you're saying. So I'm going to attempt that tomorrow night. It will be 8:30. Don't hold your breath if I don't turn up, and I'm really sorry if I don't. I'm going to try my hardest, but I am just not a techno whiz whatsoever. So I don't know if I'll do it right. I don't know if it will come across. I just don't know. But I've read a little bit and, you know, tested a little bit and asked some friends. So I think I've got what I've got to do. But I'd really like it, because I'd love to be able to talk to you, you know, sort of live one-to-one. I'd love to be able to do that. So I'm going to attempt. So that's Thursday night, tomorrow night, at 8:30, I will attempt to do a live stream. But if I don't, I'm going to say sorry now if I don't show, because of my technical wizardry. Okay. So hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, guys. You take care of yourselves. I love you all. Thank you for supporting me and being here, guys. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye.